Hey, what's happening YouTube? It's Richard, founder of Short Term Rental University and Airbnb Superhost. Today's video, what's on my mind right now, is to give you guys a little update on my crypto mining operation. And I recognize this isn't for everybody here, but I do want to suggest that there's probably lessons to learn from this in any new venture, new business, new thing that you're starting. So you might want to check it out whether crypto is your thing or not. So last time we talked, I was venturing into it. I started doing some mining in the cloud. As Bitcoin prices have come down, the returns have come down. Not to be unexpected. Unfortunate in my psyche? No, not really, but do I get it? Yeah, that makes sense. But I think there's an awful lot of really interesting, innovative things happening in blockchain and in crypto. And I don't want to only do it for the returns in the cloud. I actually want to do it and see what it's involved. So I purchased some rigs, I hired somebody, they've been a great partner, and here are the things that I've learned. One, it's like it's the Wild West, and I can't believe how many things fail and have to be tested and are set up and are working, and then they stop, RAM that dies, and Cat5 cables that don't work, and I mean, it's just, you can't believe how manual this stuff is and how much effort it takes to get it up and running. And then, once it is up and running, sometimes they go offline and you don't really know why and you have to troubleshoot that. So it's been a really interesting, eye-opening experience from my perspective to show me just how much opportunity there really is. And at the same time, I thought I was starting off relatively small, maybe larger than other people, but my risk appetite tends to be a little bit larger. So I started with a total of 16 rigs with 8 GPUs in each rig for a total of 128 cards. I knew it was going to take an awful lot of electricity, but I had no idea how much. And so when I actually got the space that we converted into our crypto mine, we were woefully undersupplied. And so I had to then get an electrician in there and figure it out. We were on the phone with the local power authorities trying to figure out how to upgrade all this stuff. And we did something temporary that's got my 16 rigs up and running. I think I can expand another 6 or 8 more without more tax on the system, and they also throw off an unbelievable amount of heat. I couldn't believe that either. I knew it was going to be hot, but I just couldn't believe it. And so I've spent almost $3,000 on commercial fans to just circulate the air, and we're still trying to tweak that and make that work. These GPUs can run as high as 80 or 90 degrees Celsius in cranking out. So I mean, just think of all the math that's going on behind the scenes as they try and crack the code in mining these cryptocurrencies. It's mind-boggling, and I'm learning an awful lot. When I first started taking a look at these investments and these opportunities, the price of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies was higher. And I don't really care, because to me, the price of the currency at a point in time is just one data point. I think it's going to continue to go much higher going forward, but I'm also recognizing that it could go lower. And that's basically what's happened, and I'm totally fine with that. There's ups and there's downs. This is a business. So to put it in perspective, when I first started looking at it, I thought all of my investment would be paid off in about 12 months, which is a fantastic return on investment when you take a look at a new business. Now, with the current prices and how much I'm actually mining on a day-to-day basis, that's stretched out. Instead of it breaking even in 12 months, I'm somewhere between, call it 18 and 22 months. But I think as prices start to rebound, it'll come back down. So I'm excited about that. And all of that means the following. In this process, not only am I learning and reinvesting and growing, but I'm also understanding that the price of the cryptocurrency has nothing to do with what's actually happening. There are thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of people all over the world that are mining and building rigs and using this and developing software and systems and new coins. And so I know this is going to have a very bright future. I don't know whether my mining operation is going to make a lot of money, whether this is going to be a successful investment for this guy, but I do know that blockchain and cryptocurrency, that innovation, we're definitely headed that way, and I want to be at the early stages and learn as much as possible. Even if this was a total loss, I'll more than recoup it knowing what I learned from this investment. So in closing, I love this stuff. Being an entrepreneur for me is all about taking risks, trying to make calculated bets, trying to make a return on my investment, but it's about trying. It's not about the guaranteed return. It's about taking risk, calculated risk, and the lessons learned. So I'm really enjoying it. Even all the, this rig is down and I need more electric and all the stuff that would really give somebody else maybe heartache and pause, That's part of the challenge. That's part of the fun. That's part of the learning. And if you can create your own opportunities and change your mindset away from the goal and change the goal towards like learning and growing and being involved, then it's a wonderful thing. We're in a great time in America. Here in the United States, go and do whatever you need to do to be an entrepreneur and make it happen. And just change your mindset so that you're enjoying it. And then the money will follow. I hope you found this interesting. I hope you can apply some of this to yourself, whether it's in crypto or your own little business ventures. It doesn't really matter. And if you're into crypto, let me know. Or tell me what your business ventures are. In the meantime, do me a favor. Thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Happy hosting. See you soon.